Hello everybody and welcome to this core sequence. So we're going to take a lie down on our back. Going to try and find our neutral spine to start off with, where we're just lying on a small pocket of air underneath the small of our back. So not pressing ourselves into the floor like this, but we definitely also want to make sure that we're not doing this, where I can put my whole hand underneath here. So we want to feel as though we're in contact with the floor, but it's nothing too serious. Okay, so from here I'm going to bring my hands just behind my head like so, elbows nice and wide. I'm going to breathe in. On the breath out, I'm going to collect my head and shoulders up. I'm going to lift up. At the same time, I'm doing up my Christmas Day jeans, the one where I need to draw that belly button in towards the spine in order to do the zipper up. Holding here, I'm then going to bring one leg up into tabletop and then the other leg up. Now you may find that your pelvis is slightly moved during this, and that's to be expected, but I want you to still focus on keeping your lower back down towards the floor. So if you do feel that's really hard to achieve, you can go for a slight little imprint where you push gently down towards the floor with your back. You should feel it really wrap around the front as you do this. At the end of the day, it's all about looking after yourself and feeling the core exercises in your abs, in the front of your body and not in your back, okay? So look after yourself. Right from here, we're just going to start here, pointing the toes, energy ready, breathing in on the breath out, extending one leg out, single leg extension, and then drawing it back in. Other side, breathing out to extend, breathing in to bring it back in, breathing out and breathing in. So make sure those knees are coming back over the hips. The body will want to cheat in any way it can to make it easier for you. So often I see this happen where the knee comes in towards the chest like this. This is so much easier than having my knees over my hips, so don't go for that option. If you do need to make a variation, you can bring one leg down like this, press out and change, and then the other side. Now you are relaxing your head and your hands, but if you need to, you can also do this with your head on the floor. That's no problem. Make sure the elbows are staying wide. Imagine you're pressing your leg out through some crunchy peanut butter. Feel that resistance working against you. Always drawing that belly button in as you breathe out, extending and in, extending and in. Let's go for 4 more like this. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Now, option to carry on doing this actually. Otherwise, knees and feet together, let's take both legs out. Double the fun, double the pressure on your back, of course, so look after yourself. Breathe out, pressing away, breathing in as you come in, breathing out to press. We're not going to do quite so many of these. Please look after yourself. Remember, you can just do single legs if you like. Good. You can also do this with your head down on the floor. You will still feel those abs definitely. The lower your legs are to the floor when you extend, the harder it will be. Let's go for 2. Okay, last time, I want you to draw your right knee in towards your chest, grab hold of it, other leg will extend out. Breathe in, on the breath out, changing over into your single leg stretch. If you do need to have a hand behind the head, you can, like this. You can still also put your head on the floor. Good. I want you just to breathe as you change with the legs, breathing in and breathing out, changing and changing. Good. Still zipping up those jeans. Nice. Get a little bit of a hip stretch as well. Okay, so from here we're going to turn it into a bit of a crisscross, so hands can go back behind the head. We're going to bring opposite elbow to knee. Good, just changing over, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Woo, hello core. Everything is lit up. How's that lower back going? Make sure the elbows aren't coming over too much. You're keeping nice and open through there, just supporting that head and the hands. Okay, let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to go for a double leg stretch now. Both legs are coming in towards you. I want you to extend the legs out, reach the arms out. And again, coming in, breathing in, and breathing out, extend, draw that belly button right in. Option here, of course, to have your head down and do it just like so. Also an option to do what we were doing before, where you have the hands behind the head and just extend the legs in and out. If you're doing that, then try to keep the knees again over those hips. Otherwise, we're coming right in and circling out. Ooh, feeling all the abs. We're going to go for 5 more like this. Remember, the lower you take the legs, the harder it will be. 4. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Last time. From here, I'm going to extend one leg up to the ceiling, other legs out nice and long. Breathing in on the breath out, changing it over into our scissors. And changing. Good. Pulling that leg in towards you a bit so that you can pull yourself up towards the leg. Scissor kicks. Good. Change and change. If you need to take a hand behind your head, you can. Good. Really grow tall towards that leg. Excellent. Nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's go for 5 more just like this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Now holding up here. Both legs are going to come up. Hands are going to come behind the head. I want you to slow your legs down to wherever you can. And we're just going to do little kicks. So for me, this is about enough in terms of being able to keep the core on and not have it in my back. Potentially, if I hadn't done the whole sequence before, I would be able to go lower. So please just look after yourself. Do whatever feels best for you. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last time. Whee! Hugging that in. Good. Circling round there. Good, good, good. Lovely circles with the knees. And let's go back the other direction. Round and round. Breathing in and breathing out. And then from here, I want you to bring your hands on the bottom of your feet, opening out through here and really opening up through that lower back, which is really nice, especially after trying to keep it nice and still the whole time throughout that sequence. Good, good, good. And then from here, I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together, dropping the legs to the floor, and the knees fall out to the side. Again, just staying in contact with the floor, just breathing. Always breathing. Always recommend that breathing business. And then from here, we're just going to carefully close the legs. We're going to roll over onto our front, and we're just going to stretch out here as well. So you can come into a little bit of an extension, but just look after yourself, look after your back. We've just been in a lot of flexion. So I'm going to come up, squeezing my shoulder blades together so that it's not into my lower back at all. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And I'm just going to stretch out through that front. But make sure you're engaging, you're squeezing that imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades. And then we're going to lower down and push back into a child's pose. And breathe there. Good, really feel nice and heavy through the bum there, down towards the floor. And you can stay down here as long as you like. Really opening through the hips and the lower back. And that is us all done for this core sequence.